and welcome to another episode of The Final Play. I am your host, Harrison, and I'm with my co host.
I'm Mike.
And today we're going to go over some quick things. We're going to touch on last night's game. Uh, Honestly, I think Dallas now going 13-4 instead of 12-5. If the Rams' offensive line plays like that against our front seven, they're going to struggle, and Stafford's going to struggle. And I think
yeah.
our defense is fast enough. And I don't know if you heard this, but Dante Fowler came out today and said this is the fastest defense he's ever played for.
Yeah, and Stafford can't get away. He's not mobile.
No, he's not.
He got sacked. He was taking very bad sacks last night. He wouldn't even throw the ball away. Nobody seemed to be open very much. He never really went after Allen Robinson. Outside of Cooper Kupp showing up, he didn't get much help. I mean, he had Higbee here and there.
I don't think Higbee, in my opinion, I don't think Higbee's reliable. Higbee has had injury issues ever since entering the league. I'm sorry. You get a new toy in Allen Robinson II. I'm giving him more than 2 targets. You want to know how many targets I'd give him week 1 of the season against Buffalo in your banner game, I'm giving him 12 to 20 targets.
Yeah,
you can
and
easily make that up along with Cup. That's
yeah,
easy.
and if you're going to let 33-year-old Von Miller through, just think what Micah Parsons going to do.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, the guy that got cooked all last night. Oh, and I'm not talking about Jalen Ramsey either. Don't get me started on that. No. Havenstein, their tackle. Yeah, he got cooked all night by Von Miller.
That Ramsey did too, though.
Yeah. Ramsey
got lit up.
Not fun, but I think now Dallas. I'm gonna change it from 12-5 to 13-4. But if the Rams play like that all season, then hey, who knows? Maybe they were a fluke, and maybe Cincinnati wasn't. I think Cincinnati was a fluke last year, but we'll see. Now, getting into Dallas, I'm going to run over this real quick. We're going to start with the injury reports, starting with the Bucks. The Bucks have rolled out Zion McCollum with a hamstring issue. He hasn't participated all week. And then you're going to have Russell Gage, who was limited all week, so he's questionable. I think that if Tampa Bay really wants to win this game, Gage will play. If they really want to win this game. If they're okay with dropping week 1, and everybody will give the Bucks the excuse, oh, well, it was Dallas's revenge game from last year. I understand that. But if the Bucks want to win, they'd play Russell Gage. Because Chris Godwin with a knee, I get he was a full participant Wednesday with no knee brace on. But guys, he was still in a non-contact jersey Wednesday through Friday. He's not playing. Giovanni Bernard, limited all week, was a full participant today. But I think their backup running back is going to be the step up. Not Bernard, but the rookie they drafted. I think his name's like Zaire White. He's a beast.
I think they're going to run a lot. They're going to try to run a lot on us.
Oh yeah. And then I don't like this. Levante David, Mike Evans, not injury related. They were resting them. Okay, we know they're playing. We know Levante David's playing, and we know gonna go for 9 seasons in a row for 1,000 receiving yards. Mike Evans is gonna play. Now Mike Edwards, safety, illness Thursday, limited, full today. I don't know. May play. Julio, he's playing. Julio, I think, is going to be the deciding factor if the Bucks win or lose. You get Julio involved quick, because I'm sorry, Trayvon Diggs is going to guard Mike Evans again. He's not going to guard Julio. That's going to be Anthony Brown's job. And if Anthony Brown cannot guard Julio, I'm sorry, you're looking to trade for a veteran corner. And we should have done it.
Yeah, so we can get eaten alive by pass interference calls. The way they call them right nowadays, and Brown got flagged so many times last year. I feel like if he doesn't turn around, look to go after the ball, he's going to get flagged. So it's going to be tough. I think we have to get to Brady. We have to pressure him. We have to have him throw some bad balls or sack him or something, because he'll pick us apart if we don't get to him.
He knows how to get the ball out in 2 seconds.
Yeah. So
And another thing though is you got to think about it. Their front five, they do not have a healthy set front five. Their front five is beaten up.
Mm.
Even Tristan Wirfs, he's beaten up right now. Now he was full. He was limited Wednesday with an abdomen issue. He still had the abdomen issue going into Thursday and Friday, that being today.
Mm.
He had that issue, but the thing is he was full yesterday and now today. So what we're looking at now is Tristan Wirfs. He'll play, but do I think it's gonna? Do I think that this could be an issue that could help us get to Brady? I think so. Now coming to the Dallas side of things, Michael Gallup knee limited.
Probably not going to play.
No, he's officially ruled out. He is
Mm.
officially ruled out, and I am okay with that. I believe that Gallup, yes, is a much needed help. But do I think that right now he can sit out the first 2 weeks of the season? Absolutely. He's way ahead of his schedule. There's no need to rush him back this instant.
Mm.
Like, I don't know why people are thinking, oh, our season's over already. It's not, guys. Season hasn't even begun for us yet. And people are out here acting like, oh, he's done. Now, an injury that I think that hurts us right now, Jaron Kearse. Neck injury, and he did not participate today. He's questionable, and that scares me because he is one of the. I personally think he's a top 5 safety in the league. I'm sorry, when you hold Kelsey, Kittle, and Waller,
Mm-hmm.
and these are the top 3 tight ends I'm talking about. Mark Andrews, props to you, bro. But I'm sorry, I don't think you run with these big guns yet. And he held all of them to under. I think he held all of them under 80 or 70 reception or
Mm-hmm.
receiving yards. That's crazy. The top 3 in the league held them under that. That's crazy,
Yeah,
and I think that's going to be an injury that could hurt us if he's out.
Mm-hmm.
You have Jordan Lewis, who was limited, full with a hamstring problem. He's our nickel cornerback, guys. I'm sorry. Personally, I think Cavante Turpin should have gotten number 2 over Jordan Lewis.
Yeah, I've never been impressed with Jordan Lewis.
I haven't
He's
either.
slow. He had a pick last year that was one of those that it got bounced up in the air, and he's happened to be there, but he never can take anything to the house when he picks it off. He's not that fast. He's one of those players that we drafted early in maybe in the 3rd round, and we feel justified. We have to keep him out there to justify his pick, but he should have been.
I mean, honestly,
He should have been gone with a. He got drafted in with a Woozier, or not. Was it a Woozier?
I believe so. I think they were the same draft class.
Yeah, he should have gone. He should have left with the Woozier because they were garbage.
Man, I would have kept Awuzie. Awuzie was, and he proved it last year being in Cincinnati. He was
Mm.
one of the best coverage corners in the league last year.
Yeah.
And I think that we should have kept him, but Dallas said otherwise. I would have kept him over Lewis.
Mm-hmm.
And then last but not least on our injury report here, we got Dak Prescott. Guys, nobody panic. He switched his he switched his shoes. His shoes. That's what
Oh yeah, he's playing.
Yeah, he's playing.
So
Just because he switched his cleats and he felt a little tightness with the new cleats, I don't think it really prompts an ankle injury
yeah.
list.
So other factors for Sunday night's game is we can't have turnovers. We can't have any missed field goals, any missed extra points. We need long drives that result in points, and we can't mismanage the clock.
Clock management has been a problem for us ever since Kellen Moore's been handed the playbook.
It's sad when the fans know when to call timeout and the coaches don't, or they call certain plays with certain amount of time left, and it doesn't make any sense. Like that, how the season ended last year with a quarterback draw, no timeouts with 14 seconds left, and you expect him to run 20 yards and able to line up everybody, spike the ball. It was just
And if I'm being honest, you shouldn't be spiking the ball right there.
yeah.
No, you're snapping the ball and you're throwing it to the end zone. That's your play.
Mm-hmm.
That is your play right there.
Yeah.
But my keys to the game, I only really have 3 right now. Now we could get into a 4th, but I don't think it's that crazy. But my first key to the game is our interior D line getting to Brady. Listen, they are down the starting center down in Tampa. No, I need Neville Gallimore. I need Big Osa. Dude, throw in Tristan Hill. Tristan Hill has had a good offseason, had a good preseason. I'm going to go ahead and take bets, and I would throw him out there. But I think you got Neville Gallimore, you got Big Osa. Dude,
Well, there's another problem is left tackle. So our left tackle. So if
I,
we don't have anybody
hey,
ready
no.
to rock, it's going to be tough for Dak.
Well, listen. You know what? Listen. He's drafted in the first round. Everybody can sit here and say, "Oh, he wasn't drafted to replace Tyron." I'm sorry, you're ignorant if you say he wasn't drafted to replace Tyron.
Hmm.
We all knew he was drafted to replace Tyron. Why? Well, look at Tyron. How you doing, Tyron? Hi. Yeah, I'm talking about you, buddy. We should have gotten rid of you long ago. Sorry. Now my next key to success for Dallas
Mhm.
is my man Noah Brown stepping up. And I'm saying Noah Brown needs to step up. It's not a diss to him. I need him to step up because of what our third round draft pick is doing. Not progressing at all in this offseason and in the preseason. And now there's a suspicion that he won't start. Now, this is a tweet that I got right here pulled up, and it's from Mario Powers Up. He said throughout camp, Jalen Tolbert has not progressed as well as the Dallas Cowboys hoped he would. At Brian Brodus says he wouldn't be surprised if he's inactive if Amari's replacement doesn't suit up for week one. Get ready for Cowboys Nation to have a meltdown.
Mm.
I only have one issue with that tweet. First of all, one issue. He's not Amari's replacement. Amari's replacement is wide receiver one right now, CD Lamb.
Mm.
He replaces him. No, Tolbert was supposed to replace Gallup while he's out.
Gallup, yeah.
And right now, Noah Brown's doing that. So that's where I'm coming in with Noah Brown. Now, my next issue is the retweet, as John Owing says, not ideal in the short term, I agree with, but no reason to get hot and bothered about. Dallas picked Tolbert to be effective in the future, not week one of his rookie year. Yes and no. Look at where we're at with our receiver situation. Look at our receiver room.
And he burnt the third round pick on him too. So
Yeah.
your third rounders are not future projects. They're probably going to start sooner than later. Maybe not week one, but mid-season you're probably in there, or you're playing in the game.
Yeah.
You're not inactive. You know.
Like Semi Fihoko.
I mean,
he was a special teamer last year.
Yeah.
So I think that this is one of those things where, hey, with no Gallup, you pick up James Washington, and he's also injured. You needed Tolbert to be a hit, and right now it's not looking like he's a hit.
Well, they need.
Now, again, he could come back and shock us later on in the season and prove everybody wrong. But right now, he's not the ideal hit that we needed.
Yeah, and I think Dallas may have to do two tight end sets to max protect. So the left tackle will have, basically they can double team their edge rusher.
I think Tyler Smith can hold his own. I think he can. And not to mention, there's potential. Now, he may not start, but there is potential with the new signed left tackle Jason Peters coming in. Now, there's potential he could come in and play. I think he should be playing. Now, I know they're going to ease him in the same way we eased in Anthony Barr, but guys, come on, we need him in there because right now you've only had Tyler at guard. That's not a good look. I'm gonna say that's not a good look.
It's not gonna work. Not right now. I mean, he's not.
But I mean, hey,
they're going to. If he doesn't get help, it's gonna be a jailbreak on that side.
Listen, you know what? I think he can hold his own. You don't draft a guy in the first round not thinking he cannot hold his own. Okay, that's my thinking. I don't think this is the Jerry Jones.
That's the problem was they didn't anticipate Tyron Smith going down immediately.
They haven't been doing
that. So that puts him in a bad position, Tyler Smith, to play immediately as the left tackle, which he's not ready to do.
And then my final key is feed Zeke. Hey, simple as that. Feed Zeke. Zeke sees more than 20 carries. Dallas is winning games.
Mm-hmm.
Simple as that. Okay, feed Zeke. Give Pollard his due too, but feed Zeke. Those are my keys to Dallas's success this Sunday. This is all we got for episode 3.
Like I say, I think I predicted 21 I'm sorry, 31-28.
So your projection is 31-28.
I'm sorry, 35-28. I just looked, and I put that
35-28.
Schultz has to have a big game.
Schultz has to have a big game. I believe mine is still 31-28.
It is.
It is.
Mm.
I'm gonna go ahead and keep it there because this game, I think, like last season, is gonna be one of those close games that comes down to a kick. I don't see anybody winning. I mean, I can see somebody winning by more than one score.
Mm.
But I think that if anybody does, it's going to be Dallas. That's my honest opinion. I don't think anybody else is,
Yeah.
Able to stop what we have offensively. And I think that even with injuries right now, I still think nobody can stop us.
Mm. Well, I don't
know
know.
if that's just me being an arrogant Cowboy fan.
There is some things that can stop us, and that's ourselves.
Well,
Because that's what's been happening. I mean, if it isn't Jerry, it's Jason Garrett. If it's not Garrett, it's Kellen Moore or Mike Nolan.
Yeah.
I mean, people. These 1 + 1 = 3 sounds a lot like our record at the end of the year. So
It does, but I think Dallas, I'm holding true to my score right now 31-28, Dallas. Now, the only team that I think that will win by more than one score will be Dallas. And to cap things off, we're just gonna have to see what happens.
yeah,
If Tyler Smith needs help, I think we'll give him the help that he needs.
yep,
But other than that, that's gonna do it for us here at the final play with episode 3, going in on Dallas's keys to success for Sunday night.
that's right.
I'm your host Harrison with my co-host.
I'm Mike.
And we will see you guys next time.